Good morning. This is the field I'm going to do for an hour or so today. It was in corn last year, so sweet corn, and believe it or not, it's just been re-drilled. So what they do, they don't plough anymore, they just give it a quick cultivate and then put the new corn in, which I think is barley this year. But as you can see, it's not ideal. It's quite a rough surface, and we've still got all these old stalks that will probably rot down over the year. But actually this field has been good to me in the past. I've got hammered out of it quite a few Romans, a couple of bits of Bronze Age stuff. So what I want to do is have a walk round this Sunday morning. It's just gone 8 and I've got till about 10:30. See what we come up with. Okay, well I've got a banging signal and I think it's on the surface. Look in there, that's on the surface, look. So what's that? That looks hopeful. Oh yes, what a first find. I don't find hammers very often. That's brilliant. I've never found one of these before. Not this size. I found the pennies before. I'm not going to rub it too much. Look at that. First find in the field, and it was basically on the surface. Really pleased with that. Just a gentle rub. Ah, I'm well happy. I'm just going to give this a quick clean in a minute. There you go. That's in good nick too. That's good. Right, let's see what we can find on for now. I'll just put this away. But that's a heck of a first find. I haven't even picked up any buttons or anything yet. Okay, on to the next item. Looks like a little badge, isn't it? Not particularly old. It looks like a pin badge of some kind. What does that say? I got it the wrong way up. There you go. Sorry. Just give that a quick clean out of interest a minute. Well, it says clover leaf, and I think it was silvery or something once. Obviously a lucky little pin badge. Wasn't lucky for someone because they lost it, but there you go. Okay, I'm in this area here. I found a few Roman things, but there's also a lot of rubbish. A lot of like tin and aluminium, so we'll see what we can winkle out from that lot. Okay, God knows what this is, but I think it's a doorknob. I don't need the pro pointer. I know. Hang on, it's not that at all, is it? I thought I found a doorknob then. That's the stone. Well, it's in here somewhere anyway. Right. Where are we? Oh, there it is. Ah, I know what that is. Well, it's turning out to be a very successful morning this morning. There's our first Roman. Right. Typical 3rd century. Don't think we're going to get a lot off the surface of that, unfortunately. But that's good news. There's our first Roman coin from this area. Okay, just got this one just out from down there. Looks like it's a milled coin of some kind. Is that a George? Hang on. Yeah, that's a George halfpenny. Lovely job. Keep on going. Okay. This signal's coming through. Midnight, come on, stop it. Blooming dog does more digging than I do. Yeah, it could be a cartridge cap. Let's have a look. And whatever it is, it's in here somewhere. I think it's a tiny bit of lead. There you go. Yeah, a little bit of old lead. Right, let's keep going. I do find enough lead to keep the scrap man happy. Still, I can't complain about this morning so far. I've not even walked out the field once yet. We've got a hammered and a Roman, so that's nothing to complain about for a Sunday morning, is it? Good. Right, let's see what we find next. Another good signal. And we're in the right place for Roman coins. So let's have a look. Won't be very deep normally. I find I don't normally have to go more than a spade's depth here anyway, at the most. Although, just to prove me wrong, it's going to mess me about. Alright, let's have a look. Hang on, I'll just pause this a minute. Well, this looks interesting on my spade. Just got it from that. I hardly dare hope, to be honest. That couldn't be another hammered, could it? Bloody hell. Sorry, I don't mean to swear, my apologies. Look at that. Well, that's never happened to me before. 2 in one day. That is brilliant. I was expecting to find a Roman coin because I'm in a Roman area. What a day. I tell you what, Midnight, bringing you must be good luck. Look at the state of you, dog. Anyway, I'm really, really pleased with that. 2 in one day. I know he's a bit battered, but what a turn up. Brilliant, brilliant. I was honestly expecting a Roman. And I wasn't expecting to dig so deep. I said they aren't normally deep, but I think it was on the edge because I'm using that 11-inch coil and I'm not brilliant at pinpointing with it at the moment. It's not bad, but I've often found that I've dug and it's on the edge. So yeah, really pleased. Let's see what we find next. Alright, we've got something in here. Right, let's see what we've got. Is that it just in there? Ah, there it is. A piece of lead. Mind you, I'm not complaining on the results of this morning so far. Blinking great piece of lead. I don't mind lead because it means activity, doesn't it? Which hopefully means nicer finds. And sometimes you can get some nice finds made out of lead. Not that I found any much to date. This will be interesting for the 11-inch coil. I've pretty much done the area within the viewfinder to death over the last couple of years. And picked up quite a few Romans, 20, 30 perhaps. But see if the 11-inch coil will pick up any, because it's not been ploughed, it's only just been lightly turned over before it's been drilled. That's why it still looks like a battlefield. But it'll be interesting to see if we can winkle anything else out of here. and see what we come up with. But I can't complain at the morning so far. I had 2 hammers and a Roman before I've even got to the end of the field. Let's see what we get here. I think this might be another bit of lead. It's really high. 96. But it's a nice clear tone. That normally means lead, but you can't really be that accurate with the numbers. I don't want to get my hands, not that I'm being all wimpy, I don't want to get my hands too dirty, because this camera is not one of those tough waterproof ones, and I'm trying to keep it as clean as possible. So if you're wondering why I use the Pro Pointer a lot, I'm trying to keep my hands clean so I don't damage the camera too much. Oh, there it is. Looks like a buckle. Yeah, and I'd say that was a horse harness type buckle. I found quite a few of those, and they're brass, hence the high tone. Good. Got a bit of Roman pottery, and we're right in the middle of the area now. In fact, I've come up where I said I was going to go. I'm now just going to go down to those track marks there. I don't know if you can see them going across and back again, and cover this little area. But I've not picked up a signal, actually. Always typical, if you say on camera, you know, this is a big Roman area, you're not going to find anything. But I'm certainly not complaining this morning after the results I've had. So we'll see if we can pick up anything else. If I don't, it just means, well, I must have found it all last time. Another nice piece of typically Roman pottery. So I'm picking lots of that up. Not picking up anything metallic really, to be honest now, apart from the usual iron signals. Like I said, I've picked up coins. I've not really picked up any brooches or anything else much. I'll give it another 10 or 20 minutes, and if not, I think I'll go back to where I picked up those hammers and have a look around there. Okay, got a hopeful signal. And I can see something just on the edge, but that could just be a bit of stone or slate as well. But it's coming through about the right sound. And that does look like it is that. Which, yeah, there's a nice example, fairly typical of what I found around here. 3rd, 4th century Roman. There's your 2 standards. Probably a Constantine, by the look of it. A little bit rough, and it was just sitting, thank you Midnight, just sitting right on the top there. So we'll lose it again. Lovely job. I am still kind of in the same area. I was just walking out of it actually along this track. I seem to get better signals where it's compressed a little bit. So okay, let's see if we can come up with another one. We've got another hopeful signal here. .66, although to be honest with you, VDI numbers, I go by the sounds nowadays. I used to, before I had the control box, I always went by the sound, and I was more accurate. The VDI numbers can be way out at times. So let's see what we've got. Somewhere in here. That's just my spade. It's coming through quite strong. Let's do some more digging. Bear with me. I'm going to have to do some more pinpointing practice with this coil, because look, it is fairly close to the top and I've dug all the way down there. There somewhere, look. And it's a piece of lead. Right, well I'm just going to have a quick play with the coil and sort out the pinpointing on it in a minute. Okay, I'm not actually, in all honesty, finding a lot here. I'm finding a few bits of lead, but not much else. So I'm going to head back the way I came, because I've been out here for about an hour and a half, and see if I can pick up something on the way back, where I found those hammered coins. Because I've not really done the rest of this field very much. So I think in the coming weeks, before this corn comes up too much, I'll probably get a couple more weekends where I can come out here and get some stuff done here. Okay, that's a horse brass. Found plenty of these before. Came through with a good signal as well. Well, I came out this morning with the intention of going to a place where I'd found a lot of Romans in the past and doing a bit of Roman hunt. But in the end, what a brilliant morning. For a couple of hours we've got, looking at the Romans, we've got that one I found, which is a typical one of Constantine by the look of it. We've got that one, can't really tell. So I did find a couple of Romans, the halfpence, but I'm really pleased with, well, my first find on the surface, this one. I've never found a groat that large before, so that's a first for me. I've been detecting, what, a couple of years now. Found lots of Romans. I found in total, there was that small hammered I found up on the hill the other day, plus these two, so that's 3, about 5 or 6 in total. So to find 2 on one hunt is brilliant for me. Funnily enough, this field is where I found another one of my hammers. So about 50% of my hammers I found in this field, so I really ought to come out here more. That one looks really interesting. Tiny, isn't it? I don't know, I can't say. I'm not good enough on hammers to say what it is. I mean, it's only just there, look, it's nearly broken. But yeah, really pleased with those two. Really pleased. And I found a few horse buckles and the usual miscellaneous items. I didn't video all of them because I had to get back really, because I'm just a little bit overdue. I mean, we've got the usual selection there of lead, and I found both halves of a broken horse buckle and another horse buckle, because obviously for every good thing you find, what do you find? 5 or 6 bits and bobs of miscellaneous stuff. So overall, it's been a really good morning, and I'm really pleased for that. For a couple of hours, that's kind of made my weekend. In fact, that one has made my year so far, to find that one. I'm really chuffed with that. So I think the next video, I've got one to upload from the hill I did yesterday, and I think I might come out here again next weekend for a short while.